Today I want to share with you about an encounter so close that I had with this witch that made me feel like this was going to be the end of my hardcore series. She left me with half a heart in the end, and then a zombie villager barges into my home with the sword. It does not end there. Then I get to meet this rare zombie who rocks up to my door and enters without even being invited, breaking my door into pieces. While still working on day 18, the whole surroundings just changed to dark and scary. There was this mysterious mist around. The whole thing was just freaking me out, so I just ran upstairs and onto the rooftop, trying to look for any signs of mob spawning. This is my third week of playing Minecraft hardcore, and most of this stuff I've just been learning, watching and gathering information from other hardcore players. So this whole change in weather just didn't make sense to me. So I usually have a plan for each day, so I didn't want to deter from my plan, and my plan was to gather seeds so that I will have enough to breed more chickens. I'm on day 18 and my plan is to survive a whole 100 days in this Minecraft hardcore series, and my decision of gathering seeds even when the fog was a clear indication that there could be mobs out there, I should have acted carefully. While I was gathering seeds, I could see a movement on my right side. I stopped for a second to check it out, and that second would now cost me dearly because I have spotted the witch, and she just leaps towards me, and before I could gather myself, she had already thrown poison on me without realizing the seriousness of the damage it could do. I kept on fighting, and in the end I got the witch. She left me with redstone and gunpowder. Now it was about too late for me to do anything. I'd already had all the bars in the hunger, so I could not eat, but at the same time I was losing all my heart. But then I noticed a fraction of hunger in the hunger bar. I had nothing to think but to chew on the food. Lo and behold, that just saved my series. This very moment I just realized life is a precious gift. Then I found a trader and got a spruce tree off him, since I really wanted a spruce tree from him, and I planted it when it was still foggy. I never learned my lessons, do I? Alright, day 19, I planned on making this spruce tree all big and gathering all its saplings, so I quickly bone mealed it up. After that, I straight away gathered all the wood and the saplings. I had quickly planted all the remaining saplings, and then straight after that I wanted to take up a challenge. Who doesn't like challenges? So I went up to the mountain to tame a horse, which I kind of failed miserably, but I was not gonna give up, right? I tried to bring the horse back with me, but I gave up later because it didn't work. But then I wasn't gonna go empty-handed, so I got a pig instead. I brought it back to the pen, but then it strangely disappeared. Do you know what happened to it? Leave it down in the comments below. And yeah, I was getting really hungry, and I was going to go and check what I had on the menu. So yeah, I found out the truth. I kind of had pork chops on the menu. Right, this was the funny part, right? But soon things were going to get serious. Night was setting, and I was planning on staying awake for some adventure and XP points in my mind. I was thinking that how hard is it going to get? A few zombies, a few spiders, a few skeletons, right? That wasn't going to be much. So then came the first dude. He was not difficult at all, right? It was what came straight after this, right? This dude who's straight after him is uninvited, I'm telling you. To see this. So yeah, I was just sorting out my inventory, and then I walked up to the door, and this uninvited zombie came straight into my home. Uninvited, yes, uninvited, that too with a sword in his hand. Before I could realize how serious this could be, I'd already lost, I believe, 3.5 hearts. All it would take now is another swing, and I am back to what happened to me this morning with the witch. I was not going to go through that again, so I just ran out of my house so that I could have the time to munch on my food and get back some heart. So I quickly escaped and trapped him in the chicken coop. Have you heard the phrase, little problems lead to bigger problems? Yeah, that's what happened. I ended up getting this rare, special zombie who can break through doors. Let me know if you have had a similar experience. And what did you do, guys? If you could subscribe to this channel as well, I would really appreciate it. And please leave your comments. It takes a long time and effort to bring these videos, and by your support, we can continue to bring better videos. So yeah, back to what I was talking. So this rare zombie, that's what I like to call it, because I haven't seen it before, and I read about it on the internet, and apparently tons of people said it's a 1 in 100 or 1 in 200 thing. So yeah, it legit breaks through my door, and wow, it was trying to destroy me, right? It was a really scary experience. So just watch. Okay, see that? Instantly, it couldn't attack me through doors. I couldn't even get a second to breathe, right? I was freaking out. Then it broke the door in such quick time. I ran upstairs, and then I was trying to take it out. It dealt so much damage, but then before I could get a second to breathe, another one came. This was just freaking me out. I literally could hear a swarm of zombies right outside of my door. By the way, I had no door left thanks to the uninvited guests. I quickly placed a block, and soon I had a cheap, I like to call it a budget grinder, a budget mob grinder. You know, the only problem is baby zombies can really end this budget mob grinder and the series. Yeah, but good thing that no baby zombies came. The task was quickly finished, you know. It didn't take too long for me to find other zombies, and wow, I quickly had to place my door after checking out my trapdoors. But I ate some food as well, you know. I was pretty hungry, so quickly placed my door, and you know, I was starting to think about what I should do for defense. So after finishing this task, I knew my time in the savannah was not going to get any easier, and I was on day 19 only, so I was not going to take a chance, and I built this iron door, which took me some time to figure out. Like, I didn't know how to use the buttons that well. I didn't know how to get out properly. So yeah, as they say, the two most powerful warriors are patience and time, so I took time, but like in the end I was able to get around the iron door and the concept of how to get out. But before I could tell, it was day 20 by the time I got out. This was crazy. It took me a whole night, and wow, I found these zombies trapped in the chicken coop. I didn't want to touch this Enderman, so I just quickly slayed all the zombies, trying my best not to hit the Enderman. So I wanted to breed all my chickens straight after I beat this zombie, which I did because I'd also lost some of my chickens. So yeah, I also met this skeleton, so I quickly bred all my chickens straight after cooking up that piece of meat, and I needed this since I wanted to stock up on food and feathers. And straight after that, wow, my tree is so tall. It's so tall that it's taller than my house. Yeah, so then I quickly chopped out all the tree, and I got a lot of wood. I'm not joking, it's so much wood. Well, after what I experienced, I'm going to be double prepared for what happened last night. Last night just made it clear on how difficult the journey was going to become. But I am prepared, and I am here to survive 100 days on Minecraft Hardcore. So you know what, please stay tuned and support me by subscribing. And you know, press that notification button so that you can be informed of every new episode that I post. Next episode, wow, that will be the whole next level. That will take the whole experience to the next level. I had like a super great experience, and you know, I am just off my chair to share with you the experience that I had, and I can't wait to bring it to you. Till then, you know, please take care, and always remember, life is good.